What is up, all National Western Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale, the owner and chairman of the National Western Shooters, and today I'm going to give you my Raw and Smackdown live reveal. Okay, let's begin with Raw, which was a pretty decent, good show overall. The commentators were Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Booker T. Okay, Raw results. The show opened with Dean Ambrose headed to the ring with a steel chair. He demanded The Miz and his Miztourage come out and fight him instead. Seth Rollins came and told him he also wanted to fight The Miz, asking Ambrose if he would stand in his way or stand by my side. The pair then read the breakup of the Shield, and the ensuing multi-year feud. Rollins apologized for his betrayal. Even offended, offering to let Ambrose hit him with a steel chair, but Ambrose would not accept his apology. Then The Miz came out with the Miztourage, who attacked Rollins and Ambrose with steel chairs. A really good opening promo between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I like the tension that was built up between them. It was really good, and I think it's going to end up being a triple threat match at SummerSlam. The Miz versus Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental title, or possibly a tag team match. But anyway, and I really like what they're doing with The Miz, making it this Miztourage. I'm actually quite enjoying it. And The Miz is doing very good with the Intercontinental title. Just don't have another Miz versus Dean Ambrose match. That's all I say. But yeah, this is a pretty good opening segment. Bayley defeated Alexa Bliss early in the match. Nia Jax came down to ringside. Later, Sasha Banks came down and fought with Jax on the outside. Bayley used a distraction to hit Bayley with a Bayley the belly before the victory. I've seen this match before. It was nothing really special. Kind of boring. Corey Graves once again left the broadcast with the visit with Kurt Angle backstage. He encouraged Angle to go out to the ring and tell the truth to the WWE Universe. Titus O'Neil called a meeting with his Titus worldwide clients, Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews. It was interrupted by Ariya Daivari, who challenged Tozawa to a rematch. I like what they're doing with Titus O'Neil. I like how they're making him a manager of Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews. It seems to be working the way, so I like that they're making Titus O'Neil a manager. In my opinion, I think he'd be a better manager than a wrestler. So they're doing something good with him. And then Jack Gallagher and Mustafa Ali defeated Drew Gulak and the Brian Kennick. I'll score the point pivot on the Brian Kennick followed for his inverted 450 splash. Okay, match, I guess. Enzo Amore came out to do it. He said even though Big Cass was 7 feet tall, he wasn't able to win them any championships. Amore said Big Cass bounced a proverbial check when he got beaten up by the Big Show last week. Before Amore could call him soft, Big Cass came out, blamed Corey Graves for he and Enzo breaking up, then challenged Enzo to a fight. Instead, Amore went into the crowd and took a seat. As Big Show came out for a match against Cass, before the match could start, the two brought on the outside. Eventually, Amore tried to get involved and received a big move to the face for his troubles. This is kind of interesting. This is pretty interesting in my opinion. I think it's gonna be Big Cass versus Big Show possibly at SummerSlam, or Big Cass and Enzo Amore are gonna have another match. I know the feud isn't supposed to last long, but yeah, but this is pretty funny and entertaining. However, they really need to do something with Enzo Amore and make his character believable. I like Big Cass as a heel, he's doing well, but Enzo Amore, they need to do something and make him fresh and make him like possibly repack him because he's kind of getting a little bit annoying. But that's just my opinion. But I do like Enzo Amore though. He is funny and entertaining at times. Backstage, Roman Reigns was interviewed by Charlie Cruz, so he said Joe's win over him in the past, and that he is going to beat him tonight to earn the right to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. No woman. Okay. In the locker room, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins recovered from the beatdown with the Miztourage. They were interrupted by Kurt Angle, who made a 2-on-3 handicap match between them and the Miztourage for next week on Raw, I believe. Then Finn Balor defeated Elias Sampson. Before the match, Elias Sampson played a song about how he didn't like Nashville. During the match, Sampson smashed his guitar over Balor's head, getting himself disqualified and cutting Balor's head open in the process. This actually turned to be a really good match, I thought, and brutal. It was brutal at the end of disqualifications. I mean, Finn Balor sold that guitar shot like a pro, so I take it they're gonna have a rematch at SummerSlam, or possibly leading to some sort of feud at SummerSlam. The build up to SummerSlam on Raw has actually been pretty decent so far. And afterward, Bray Wyatt popped up at the title, tried to tell Balor that he was coming for him. Or could it be Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor at SummerSlam? I'd like to see a match like that. I think that would be very interesting to see, in my opinion. Backstage, Bayley and Sasha Banks asked Kurt Angle who would get to face Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. He put the two in a number one contenders match for next week's Raw. Well, I definitely see Bayley versus Sasha Banks. I see Sasha Banks. I see Sasha Banks go that window. Charlie Caruso asked the Revival why they attacked the Hardy Boys. They said because they've been doing a lot of flips lately and that they don't like flips. Okay, weird interview. Ariel Daivari defeated Akira Tozawa. Daivari won the match due to a referee stoppage asked for by Titus O'Neil. Like I said earlier, I really like that they're making Titus O'Neil a manager. I think it's really doing wonders for him, in my opinion. Kurt Angle came to the ring to make his big announcement. He said when he was in college, he dated a woman and accidentally impregnated her. Without him knowing, she gave birth to a baby boy who was adopted and groomed to be WWE superstar Jason Jordan, who Angle then announced as the newest member of the Raw roster. Jordan came to the ring in a two embrace. I did not see this coming. This is very, very shocking. I predicted that Chad Gable would end up being Kurt Angle said, but I never would I thought it would be Jason Jordan. I know Eric Bischoff did say, I love how Eric Bischoff, who former Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff, swerved us on this podcast saying that Dixie Carter was going to show up on Monday Night Raw. And Eric Bischoff did retweet my reply, by the way. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, I did not see this coming. Now, a lot of people are upset with this. I'm kind of in the middle of this, but at least it wasn't predictable. That's the thing I liked about it. At least it wasn't predictable. And hopefully it does wonders and works very well for Jason Jordan. I hope it really does something for him. And then the Revival defeated the Hardy Boys. Jeff Hardy got a near fall following a twist of fate, but ended up being knocked off the top rope by Dash Wilder and pinned by Scott Dawson. And good tag team match. I thought it was good. Then Charlie Caruso interviewed Samoa Joe backstage. Joe said he had zero qualms about stepping in the ring with Roman Reigns tonight. Back in the locker room, Titus O'Neil told Akira Tozawa that he forfeited the match on his behalf because he knew he was too tough to quit himself, and he was thinking about Tozawa's potential as the next Cruiserweight champion. Tozawa demanded a rematch with Ariel Daivari on 205 Live tomorrow. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to go. Then, Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe ended in a no contest. Samoa Joe remained in control for the match, for much of this match, keeping Roman Reigns in a chin lock for a number of minutes. Later, Reigns was Wally dropping Joe with a clothesline on the outside. Eventually, Braun Strowman came out with a large bandage on his right arm and began fighting with Reigns and Joe, intentionally beating down both men. Joe locked in Coquina clutch on Strowman from the top turnbuckle, who was then hit with a Superman punch by Reigns, bringing him to his knees. Strowman and a spine-bust down Reigns and power slammed each man, leaving the ring on his own accord as a team of security guards helplessly watch. This is what's going to happen at SummerSlam. It's going to be a fatal four-way for the WWE Universal title. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman. Sadly, Roman Reigns is probably going to win, but I'd rather see Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman as the Universal Champion. Just get the Universal title off of Brock, please. Anyway, decent War. 6 out of 10 again, almost a 6 out of 9 again, almost a 7. Now let's see how Smackdown does. And we'll find out who wins tomorrow when I do my NXT review, which one of the free shows win. Now it's time for Smackdown Live. Okay, the commentators for Smackdown Live were Tom Phillips, JBL, and Byron Saxton. Smackdown Live. The show opened with Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers coming to the ring and lowering the Punjabi prison. They explained the rules and said that this would be Randy Orton's final wrestling place. Orton came out and climbed the fence and vowed to defeat Mahal and reclaim the WWE Championship. Very interesting promo from Jinder Mahal. I mean, the feud between him and Randy Orton is good, but I still think that Jinder Mahal is going to defeat Randy Orton this Sunday. And there will be Battleground predictions coming up sometime this week. Right? Okay. Jimmy Uso defeated Kofi Kingston. Kingston came out the top of a crossbody, but Uso rolled him through and got the pin. Solid match. I thought it was a solid match in my opinion. Chad Gable had to sit down in the river for Renee Young and said it's time to show what he can do on his own. You know, a lot of people are against the Revival breaking up, but I'm not. I would like to see how Chad Gable does on his own on SmackDown Live, because I mean, obviously Jason Jordan is Kurt Angle's son, so Kurt Angle's black son. So I wonder how Chad Gable is going to do on his own. Hopefully a United States Championship push. I'm very interested on what kind of opportunity he's going to get. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. Mike Kanellis defeated Sami Zayn. Maria Kanellis got in the ring and got between Mike and Sam, allowing Mike to cheap shot Sami Zayn and hit him with a divine intervention for the pin. This is kind of a squash match in my opinion. I think the rematch is going to happen at SummerSlam. Some more Battleground. John Cena came to the ring, promised to win the flag match on Sunday. They, for a miracle, Rusev appeared at the end of Cena's promo and beat him down, then retrieved the Bulgarian flag and departed, leaving Cena lying in the middle of the ring. Same old promo from John Cena. I mean, his promos are boring. This is pretty much a boring promo. I mean, it's nice to see John Cena defend America, but it's the same thing over and over. It was just a boring promo. I did like John Cena getting beat down by Rusev. I thought that was interesting because I love seeing John Cena get beat up though. But yeah, the promo was pretty much a boring promo from John Cena in my opinion. Becky Lynch defeated Charlotte Flair. Natalia sat in commentary for this match. Lynch won via submission this summer. Okay match at best, just okay at best. After the match, Lynch and Flair shook hands. Becky Lynch, Natalia said, yeah, this is an okay match. I mean, it was kind of good. So, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't terrible. After the match, Lynch and Flair shook hands. Then Tamina and Lana came out. While Lynch and Flair waited for them, they would jump from behind. But Natalia, the heels, jumped Lynch and Flair. Then Natalia tried to put the sharpshooter on Tamina. Natalia and Lana faced off. And Tamina laid out Natalia for a super kick. Very interesting beatdown. They're really setting up for Battleground this Sunday. In the new episode of Fashion Powers, Bazinga received the head of their hobby horse in a box, but no reading Battleground. They promised they would end this Sunday. Very funny and interesting. Very funny and weird. But yeah, hopefully they push the Fashion Police. In my opinion, push Breezango. Put the tag team titles on them instead of the New Day. Then Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin defeated AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Corbin made a blind tag to Owens. Styles went for the Styles Clash and Corbin, but Owens hit his Styles with a super kick and the pop-up powerbomb and got the win. Very great main event. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura worked very well as a tag team, but I possibly think they're going to have the match at SummerSlam because it's starting to look at that way because the backstage segment AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura had. Shinsuke Nakamura was pointing at AJ Styles United States Championship. So it's either going to happen at SummerSlam as rumored or at WrestleMania. But yeah, I really want to see AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, what show? No, there were only 4 matches. Let's see. The opening promo on SmackDown was okay. It was good. Jimmy Uso defeated Kofi Kingston. That was a solid match. The sit-down interview that Chad Gable had with Renee Young was really good. Given his spots that Jordan being revealed as Kurt Angle's son. Mike Kanellis defeating Sami Zayn. This match could have been better, and they could have saved it, and they could have actually wrestled that battle go to SummerSlam, so they could do more of this field. So this is just okay. John Cena's promo was the same old. I mean, I like John Cena, but his promo to me was boring. Becky Lynch defeated Charlotte Flair in an okay match. The match was okay. It sort of told a story here. The beatdown was very good. The Fashion Files was pretty funny and entertaining in my opinion. I thought that was funny. Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin been defeating AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a really great main event. Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin both very good as a tag team as well. So yeah, this was a good tag team match, and I would give SmackDown a 6 out of 10. Now, did SmackDown beat Raw or did Raw beat SmackDown? Well, I'm kind of going back and forth. Match-wise, I mean, I would say SmackDown had the better matches. In my opinion, I would say SmackDown had the better matches. But I might give the win to Raw again, all because of the crazy angle of Jason Jordan being revealed as Kurt Angle's son. But comment down below which show you like better. Did you like Raw better or did you like SmackDown better? However, you'll see who I thought would. You would, so I'm probably gonna give the win to Raw again, but I don't know. You'll find out tomorrow because when I watch NXT. But anyway, you know who to subscribe. You stay classy, love, long, and prosper, and peace out.